Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafi rasulillah. Dear brothers and sisters, hope you all are doing well. It's me, Abdul Basit from Kerala. Welcome to my class of Islamic studies. Today we are going to learn the first lesson of 6th standard. The chapter's name is Al-Ikhlas, which means sincerity. It means the absence of pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy. Its absence, that is meant by sincerity or ikhlas. And this chapter starts with a meaningful poem. Let me recite it. أخلص وذا أن لا تريد بطاعتي إلا التقرب من إلهك ذي الكلام واحذر رئاء محبطا لعبادتي وانظر إلى نظر العليم فتكملا لا تطلبا عند المهيمن منزلا إن كنت تطلب عند ناس منزلا. These are the lines of this poem, and let's discuss its meanings. It's a kind of advice that the poet is doing. So the poet advises in the first line, by your worship you aim only at the nearness of your watchful Lord. أخلص وذا أن لا تريد بطاعة. By your worship you aim only إلا التقرب من إلهك ذي الكلام, the nearness of your watchful Lord. So تقرب means nearness. إلهك ذي الكلام means watchful Lord. So its meaning is, when we worship we have to aim only the nearness of our God. Anything other like fame or arrogance, that couldn't be felt when we worship. That couldn't be aimed when we worship. And in the second line we can see the meaning, beware of your pretensions that spoil all your devotion and worship. Be cautious in your worship to the omniscient and the most vigilant. So wahdar riya'an muhbitan ibadati. Beware of pretensions that spoil all your devotion and worship. Riya means pretensions. Wahdar, beware. Beware of pretensions. Wahdar riya'an muhbitan li'ibadati. Muhbita means spoil li'ibadatin, our worship. So pretensions will spoil our worship. There is no use with the worship that is included some elements of pretensions. So the riya, that we have to beware of that riya, that means pretensions. And wanzur ila nadril alimi fatakmula. Be cautious in your worship to the omniscient and most vigilant. So wanzur means be cautious. Our Allah is omniscient, so He knows everything. So we have to be cautious when we worship our Lord. And the third line is لا تطلبا عند المهيمن منزلا إن كنت تطلب عند ناس منزلا. Its meaning is, if you are seeking high position amidst the people, you never expect it from your absolute master. So when the meaning is, when we worship Allah, we shouldn't be doing it with riya, that means pretension, and we don't want to do it to show our worships to others. We have to do it for the sake of Allah. That's the summary of this poem. Yeah. The author advises us to be sincere in all our worship and devotion to Allah. We are asked to worship Allah as if we see Him. Allah sees us, though we do not see Him. We don't see Him, but Allah sees us. Definitely He sees us. So we have to be cautious when we worship Allah. If your child wants to get the classes of Islamic studies from 1st to 10th standards via Google Meet or Zoom with the help of a personal trainer, you can contact me in this number. The most important thing is we have to beware of our pretensions, riya. That means to do anything good just to show off for the appreciation of the people. We cannot do it. So we have to beware of it, because pretensions will spoil the reward of all such worships. So there is no use with the worships that we are doing it with pretensions, riya. That means we worship to show off for the appreciation of the people. Here we can have a look into the activities. The first activity is to read. There are many words that have come in this chapter. Arabic words are there and its meanings also are there. Ikhlas means sincerity. Ta'at, ibadat, worship. Taqarrab, nearness. Manzilat, great position. That's the first activity. And next one is answer the following. We have been asked here 2 questions. First question is, what do you mean by ikhlas in devotion? So that you can find from my class. And second question is, what is riya and what will be the consequence of it? So write it in your notebook. Hope you are keeping a notebook for your Islamic studies. And the next one is, fill up the blanks. That's very easy. And the last one is give the meaning for the words akhlis, manzila, muhabbit, al-kila, ihdar, taqarrab. All the meanings are explained here. So that's all about today's class. Hope you have enjoyed well. I'll be soon available with you with the next class, inshallah. As I told you, if your child wants to get the classes of Islamic studies from 1st to 10th standard through Zoom or Google Meet with the help of a personal trainer, you can contact me in this number, inshallah. So see you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.